issues with diabetes 1 or 2? Okay. And are you coming in today with any soreness, pain, or any problems you wish to bring up? Okay. Any problems hearing? No. Okay. Anyone in your family have hearing aids at all? Okay. I know I have to ask this, but are you sexually active at all? Okay. And then, are you physically active? Okay, and how active are you? Are you weightlifting? What do you do to stay active? Oh, that sounds so fun. I know I'm very active myself. Alright, and are you someone that constantly struggles with your weight or any eating habits? Okay. Do you have trouble sleeping at night? Okay. And do you have troubles with anxiety or depression? No. That's totally okay. I know I struggle with that myself, so no issues at all. And are you taking any medication or such like that? Okay. And is there any new medications or differences in medication switches I should know about? Okay. Has there been any sort of heart attacks within the family? Okay. Any of you had a heart attack? Okay. Okay, and I just wanted to ask this one more time, but is there anything you wish to bring up today? Oh, so you think there's something in your hair that... Okay, I can take a look at your scalp, no problem, okay? So, I'm going to now go into the more basic testing lines, such as your height, weight, temperature, heartbeat, blood pressure, etc., okay? And some of these tests might make you feel uncomfortable, and I understand that. We just like to keep a record of it. It doesn't get used for anything else besides your own records and keeping you healthy, okay? I personally don't think it matters what your height or weight is unless it's really life-threatening, but it is something I would like to test, okay? So, I'm first gonna be testing your height here, and I have my measuring tape, so if you wish to knock off your shoes, take out anything heavy out of your pockets, I'm just going to measure your height here, okay? And your height is nothing to be ashamed about, either tall or short, okay? All heights matter. So, if you'd like to just stand against the wall, tilt your head down for me, and keep your spine super straight, I'm just going to measure, okay? Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna just write that down really quick, okay? shoulders. So how this works is I'm gonna put this around your left arm here, okay? And then I'm gonna just listen, okay? So if you want to just hold out your arm, okay? This is just gonna temporarily hold your blood in your arm so that I can hear it, okay? So, and then I have this little reader here that I'm just gonna place right here. And now we're gonna hold for 10 seconds, okay? So 1, 10, perfect. And then in comes my pin light, okay? So I'd like you just to look at my nose right here, okay? Looking at the blood vessels inside of your eye here, just make sure that you have nothing wrong with your eyes. You have such beautiful, handsome eyes, by the way. My gosh, so just take a good look. Good look, and can you look up for me? Good, and down. Good. The pupils are dilating just so perfectly, okay? If you want to close your eyes again, I'm going to turn on this bright light again, okay? And follow my finger here. Good. Keep following just the tip. Do you see this tip right here? Just follow. Okay, up, down. Okay, can you follow this diagonally for me? Excellent. Good. I see nothing wrong with your eyes here. I'm just gonna touch your face to see if there's sensitivity, okay? Trying to make this relaxing and as easy as possible, of course. Of course. Can you feel this up here? Okay, and is there any sensitivity when I touch up here? Okay, and what about when I touch your temples here? Okay, and what about under your eyes here? What about under your eyes? Okay, good. And here. Okay, and under your chin here. Okay, good. Alright, and if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take a little bit of a look-see inside of your mouth, okay? So I'm gonna just use this tongue depressor, which is also a spoon. If you want to just open your eyes, do you have a gag reflex? Okay, I'll try to be careful, okay? Just going to push down your tongue here. Can you go, ah? Okay. Wow, you have beautiful teeth too. And do you brush your teeth morning and night? That's good habits to have, okay? And now I'm gonna do just a reflex test, okay? So I'm just going to hit your knees here, okay? Good. Oh, good. And can you just blink? Blink. Just blink for me, good. Blink. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay, good. Excellent. So now I would just like to do the overall touching exam. I know this can get a little bit uncomfortable, so please tell me when you ever feel uncomfortable when I touch you, okay? But I'll be touching your face, arms, stomach, and legs, and your body, okay? So I'm just gonna start by seeing if I can feel anything, and included in this, we'll check out your scalp here, okay? And you tell me if any of this is sore, okay? Just touching your neck here, okay? And can you hold out your arms like this? I'm just going to basically do a pat down, but I just want to touch this, and you let me know if anything's sore again, okay? Okay. I'm just gonna touch your stomach here, okay? And your back, of course, okay? Okay, and now your legs, okay? Does this hurt when I touch your knee like this? Okay. And about with this knee? Okay, good. Okay, excellent. You're almost done with your test here and your checkup for the year. We do implement this new recognition test that has to do with your balance and such, okay? We just want to make sure that your joints and everything are healthy as well, okay? So what I'll have you do is just bend over and touch your toes. If you can't touch your toes exactly because you're uncomfortable with your flexibility, that's okay. But I'd like you just to try to touch your toes, okay? I'm gonna just observe, okay? Yep, keep going. Stretch. Okay, let me just grab this. Okay, and it's a pass or fail type of thing. Okay, so good. Okay, and can you touch your head for me? Touch your head. Okay. everything. Can you just squat for me? Okay, and does that hurt your knees, legs at all? And even toes, calves? Okay. And can you do some jumping jacks for me? I know you didn't think you were going to get a workout coming to the doctor today. Okay, good. Anything with soreness of the upper arms, raising them to your head at all? Okay. And can you stand on your right leg and balance on the one leg? Okay. Okay, and now your left leg. Okay. Alright, and that concludes today's checkup. I'll be checking your scalp soon, but luckily for you, you don't need shots today. I know it looks like you were all gonna blast here. Excellent, okay, so I'm gonna just take a bit of a peek inside of your scalp here, okay? So, I'm gonna take my light here, okay? You said it was in this general vicinity, right? Okay. Let me just start to go through. Just separating the hair here. Okay, so I do see a foreign object here. No worries, I'm just going to poke and pull, okay? So, just grab ever so carefully. Okay. Yep, there's something in your hair. What looks like gum. Okay. Oh yeah, look at there, the gum wrapper. Yep, and let me just pull the rest of the gum out of your hair. You tried the peanut butter technique, I know. It's okay, sometimes we just get the gum in our hair. Okay, so it looks like I took all the gum out. Is that what you were talking about with the pulling? Yeah, okay, well, I'm glad I was able to get that out for you, and it looks like you're just a very good, healthy person. If you have any other questions, you can always call us back in the clinic, but it looks like you should be done. I hope this was ever so relaxing experience, and relaxing for you, of course. And know that, although I am your doctor, I just want you to know that you are very much loved.